What's up, Sean?
Hey,
Thanks for having me
oh my
here.
gosh, so great to have you here.
Oh my gosh, man.
This
It's been a great day so
it's
far.
been a great day. It's like a time warp.
Absolutely.
It was 9:20, and then it just all of a sudden just is wherever we are, and it seems like it all happens in a blink.
Exactly, man. All of a sudden, it's like we're at the Worlds.
Yeah.
You get reminded,
Yes.
all of a sudden. Wow, that was, man, I'm still buzzing from that Mikey Bruno file.
My goodness.
Final. That was insane.
I only got to see a little because I'm on this one, but you hear all the commotion. You got to take. My eyes. I'm trying to train them to work separate when we have two mats. So my right eye could be a mat one. My left eye doesn't really. I haven't figured it out yet.
Incredible match, but yeah, right here, man. We got Renato Canuto and Lucas Valente.
Yeah.
This is a great. This is a semifinal, right?
Yes, and Valente here with us is very, very flexible guard. Maybe Michael Lange could have been a nice precursor warm-up here for Canuto to get already a feel of somebody with their legs over their head. So,
and I feel like Valente, not a lot of people know him too well, but man, he's been having a great. He had a great day yesterday, and he's been having a great couple years. It feels like he's really been turning on the competition, and I've seen him more and more. So awesome to see him out here in the semifinals.
Yeah, very flexible, but a good collar sleeve guard.
And then, of course, Renato Canuto, he made it to the World Finals last year against Lucas Lepri.
Yeah.
Here he is back again, making another run.
Yep.
I've been able to spend a little bit of time with Renato. I went out to his gym a little bit before while he was training for Worlds. And they just opened a new Venom training center in Las Vegas. And, obviously you can see from watching him that Renato Canuto is just, man, one of the brightest young prospects coming out there. And just everybody loves to watch Renato fight.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He's so dynamic and so fun to watch, creative. Always seems to be working on his game. So there's little changes here and there that he makes, and fun feet to floor.
In the last match there with Lange, I thought he was going to throw some backflips.
I know. he gave a little backflip attempt, but
yep.
Oh, well, pass him. Michael Lange's guard is a whole nother.
Yeah.
He goes to the side, but Valente's left leg comes over the top, pummels over the top, and saves him there. Canuto in pretty deep there for a second. Double under.
Trying to hide his lapels there.
Yeah.
So much lapel guards. So much lapels at this World Championships.
You're right about that.
I think a little bit of Keenan's influence.
Absolutely.
And it feels like everybody is adopting and understanding how powerful these positions are with the lapel. So I feel like definitely way more than last year I've been seeing.
Absolutely, I agree. And here it is right here.
Yeah.
Valente uses a lapel lasso. See what he has in store. Canuto trying to break that grip off.
But Renato, one of the guys who I feel like is having so much success, both gi and no gi as well. He really doesn't care which rule set. He does the submission only. He does really everything, gi, no gi, and he's been having a lot of success. Kasai champion and made it to the finals last year at the IBJJF Worlds, no gi world champion as well. So Renato, just as soon as he got his black belt, man, he's just been on fire in these black belt divisions. Of course, a brown belt world champion as well, both gi and no gi. So Renato, I think, is going to have a illustrious career here at the World Championships.
Certainly,
many years to come.
Yeah, he's certainly. Look at this.
There you go, and that's exactly why we love watching Renato. You just never know. Never know what you're going to see from him. That was a very creative way to kind of unravel that lapel.
It certainly was. He just untied it. Like an aerial cartwheel to untie the lapel grip. That's not one that you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be drilling that one on Monday. That's not my body style.
Trying to pin the legs down. I like to see a right leg staple or a cross knee staple when you're upside down like that, but Valente, the foot on the bicep.
0-0 still, very, very even tactical
There,
match.
that's what you want when you're upside down, is to thread that foot to the cross hip. And it lets you really come back. And that's on the right spot, but it's so hard to get. It's now on the side of the knee, but when you have someone on their hands and toes like that, or their 4 points, it's so hard to get the extension that you need for a knee bar. It's on the right spot, but it's so you run out of hip really when you're on the bottom there, and they've got their hip up and they're 4-pointed.
And then Lucas Valente gets the advantage there for that knee bar attempt.
Yeah.
So now we are. Lucas is up 1 advantage to nothing. 4.5 minutes left. On that lapel again is Lucas.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely presenting some problems here for Canuto. You might say that Canuto, if he had something that was sort of we've not really seen, is a crushing, tight, pressure style of pass.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't typically
well.
pass very tight. And when you have someone that's very good at inverting and going upside down, you need to get in there through the legs, and it can really help pass guys like this guard, where you get in, you get to the hips, you start going over unders as they come back from inversion. And
yeah, it's so frustrating, right?
Yeah.
When you just try to pass over and over again, and they're able to invert and get the knee underneath, or
any space you give somebody like Valente, they're able to. Their legs go just like slide right back in front of your face again. And
but a couple matches ago, I was watching that Paolo Miao match.
Oh,
talking
man.
about pressure passing.
Yes.
Man, that guy, he's really transformed his game. Training with Murilo Santana out there in Unity, you can tell that he is really rubbing off on the Miao's game, because they're turning into pressure passers, and that looked like some brutal passing.
It did. And that's where maybe Canuto changes from being so acrobatic to then having, and he may have it in his arsenal, maybe he may not see it very often because he's so successful at his other skill sets. That
About 2.5 minutes left. Hopefully we'll start to see these guys open up here. We're just an advantage for Lucas Valente.
Yeah, still working on the lapels, and
there we go, back to some space. This is where Renato thrives usually.
yeah. He's using the left leg staple. Ooh, almost through. Watch that balance. Had good head position to take the inside there for momentarily to try to throw those legs by, but
So hard to take anything here at the World Championships.
Yeah.
So hard to score, especially a pass.
yeah.
Nobody wants to give anything here at the World Championships.
Yeah. I don't know if he has a little Estima lock just to try to get an advantage on that foot. And,
Thinking about it.
He might have, might be thinking about it just to get even on the board. There it is.
Called it.
Yeah, when you have that foot drifts into the middle like that, it's definitely feasible
For the taking.
Yep. And he needs to start to think about, this is a good attempt, but there, he's got underneath the legs. Let's see if he can get to the side. This is very good.
Valente's guard retention, sorry there, Sean.
Yeah.
His guard retention is so impressive.
Yeah, I actually like where Canuto's leg is right now. If he can sit on that arm and work either the right or the left in front of the legs. This is actually a good position for. I can't see if he has a lapel though. That changes things.
Looks like he
Yeah,
does.
it does. That changes things quite a bit actually. That's not able to pass the same.
30 seconds left. Here it is. All or nothing for Renato Canuto.
Yeah. Canuto doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it.
And wow, this is a big win for Lucas Valente.
It is.
Moving into the finals. Wow. A huge, huge win for Gracie Barra's Lucas Valente. Takes out Renato Canuto in the semifinals. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, the lapel seemed to really fluster Canuto.
I'm not 100% sure, but I assume this is Lucas's first time in the finals.
I think it is, yeah. I believe that's safe to say. Well,
wow.
Yeah.
A big, big win here for Lucas.
Yeah. That's a huge win.
Johnny Torres, please report to ring.
So he's our first finalist in the lightweight division here. Renato Canuto will come up with bronze.
Please ring coordinator number 1 at the bullpen.
All right, Sean. I'm going to jump off, man. I'll let you get back in there with Hal.
Pleasure having you on here.
Thanks, brother.
On mat number 2, advancing to the male black belt lightweight final, Lucas Tobias.
Man, how we just saw Lucas really fluster Canuto with the lapel. And
Lucas is incredibly good.